What is up, guys? Bill here, and today we are back in action playing some Minecraft, and today we are playing a mod pack called Sieged. Now, this is a mod pack for the Jampacked 2, which is going to eventually have a bunch of awesome mod packs, but this is the only one I've found so far that's kind of, kind of out, and you can download it and play it, and I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of others soon. I was looking through a bunch of threads, and everyone has a bunch of cool ideas, so I'm really excited about it. So Siege, what this is all about is it's based around Thaumcraft and really hard survival. So if I can compare this to any pack, I would compare this to Material Energy as far as hardness, but think of Material Energy as like in an open world instead of like, in kind of prefabricated locations where you do, like the Complete the Monument. There's no Complete the Monument. It's like an open world, but it's just really hard. Yeah, so you start out with this chest, and it has a bunch of stuff. It has bows, arrows, golems, all kinds of stuff. We have seeds, we have crafting tables, and these relic tablets are actually an HQM. This is an HQM mod pack, and they actually have Morgan Freeman doing the intro. I'm gonna skip this. If you guys want to hear this, you can listen to it yourself, but it's actually really Morgan Freeman. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, here, let's look at the quest. So the first quest here is, it says we need to get 3 pieces of gravel. There we go, and it gives us a corroded axe, a discovery, a thaumonomicon, and a thermometer. So let's just go ahead and look at this. And this pack is really cool. It has a custom texture pack, and like it has pure custom font. Like the font really reminds me of Doom. Like it's very Doom-esque. So yeah, it's really, really cool. I like it a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at stuff. So out here you can't really see through these windows, but we're actually in the deep dark. I don't know if I mentioned that. Did I mention that? But we're in the deep dark. Now if we can turn these off, and it's actually going to turn these little turrets off right here. So you see we have ancient turrets. I think it's some kind of turret mod. I forget the name of it. But as you see, we're in the deep dark, and actually there's some custom gen in here because ow. As you can see, there is glowstone and stuff on the ceiling to light it up, and then there's also like ores in these pillars right here, which is kind of cool. I've never get out of here, guys. Whoa, no. Whoo. Okay, let's get back into it. Let's turn on the turrets. Eventually, you probably want to set up like because these turrets automatically fire, so you might want to set up a collection system out there all the way around. That'd be really cool. So yeah, like I was saying, this completely involves Thaumcraft. Everything you do revolves around Thaumcraft. So if you don't like Thaumcraft, you might not like this pack. Like, I like the idea of this pack. I think it's really cool. Let's go ahead and throw these guys down. Let's grab all this stuff. As you see, you start out with the little thing right here. Let's go ahead and grab all of this stuff. Boom, 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 and boom. There we go. So let's go ahead and look at the next quest. The next quest is wood. Now for wood, we need to, let's see, getting wood. So we have a couple discoveries here. We have a wood discovery, which we can go ahead and learn. Boom. We have learned the wood discovery. Now let's look at our Thaumonomicon, and we can go all the way down to, I think, Void Alchemy. Yeah, there we go. So this requires oakwood to get 8 oakwood planks. We get 3 pieces of paper and a cactus. We had to put this on the infusion altar. Now I think this has 0 instability. Yeah, okay, it's instability minor, so we don't really have to worry about stuff all that much. Let's go ahead and get all the stuff off of this guy right here. Boom, boom, and then everything's good. Okay. So let's take our sugar cane. We have a crafting table, right? Let's go ahead and place this guy down. Boom. Let's take our sugar cane. Let's get the paper that we need, and then let's do a little bit of, let's see, boom, boom, and then, see, it's not like symmetrical. Why you do this to me? That's fine. It doesn't need to be symmetrical. It actually does, but, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to throw that on. We're going to throw the cactus on, and then we're going to hit this with our wand. If you guys don't know how to use Thaumcraft, then this mod pack might be a little confusing. As you see, we also have an ore node right here, but our wand starts out filled, which is actually really cool. But as you see, we also start out with juice as well, so we can get our first little bit of wood. Oh no, it messed up. Are you serious? It messed up. No. Did I? Okay, there we go. Look, we have some wood. Awesome. So I went creative because this is a little mod pack spotlight, and I spawned in some air and stuff. But you would normally use these plants, and you would throw it into these little alchemical furnaces, and we can actually start right-clicking. We can right-click the golems on top of these little guys. Also, make sure you get these right the first time, because if you break them, for some reason they turn into angel blocks. I have no idea why. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So we have the golem set up. Everything is good. We have our little sword. Let's go ahead and throw this guy right here. Also, this is an open computers manual, this guy right here, which is pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and look at our relic tablet. So we got that. Let's claim a reward. We get 2 research notes, a crafting table, and a furnace, which is sick, and that was really loud. It hurt my ears. That was super loud. Now, for the crafting research, you just throw this in here, and now we need ink and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we got to unlock this research, and this research is for glass, and this one is for lighting the path, so that would be torches. So yeah, let's go ahead and go. So yeah, you see, like, these are the rest of, or those are these right here. And then let's look at this. So the next quest it would want us to do is we have the stale air, so we need poppies. We have poppies. I'm gonna go ahead and take the respirator because, as you guys see in the bottom right, we have an insanity meter, and we also have an oxygen meter, so you guys have to worry about that the entire time you play. Let's see, next, so this is rotten food, which is pretty sweet. Now, before we continue a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and let's go in creative. I'm going to go ahead and look through the mod list. I probably should have done this at the beginning. Let's see, so we have Thaumcraft, Auto Magi, Blood Magic, Rotarycraft items, tools, mod ores, spawners. I think spawners is... I thought that was actually Rotarycraft, but maybe not. Electrocraft, which is pretty cool. Hardcore questing mode. We have Lycanites, Lycanites creatures, modular systems, open modular turrets, which is cool. A lot of this, I think, is controlled by computer craft, I think. We have Harvest Craft, Reactor Craft, which is another thing, a part of this guy right here, Rotarycraft. It's made by Rika, I think. Reactor Craft, all that kind of stuff. And then Thaumic Horizons, Aroma Core, which is a mining dimension. Agricraft, which is a farming mod. Let's see, Chisel, and we got a bunch of other chisel stuff. We have Thermal Foundation, and then we all have the thermal expansion, all that stuff. Enviromine, which is what this stuff is right here, the heat meter and all that stuff. Extra utilities, as Flax Steam Power tools. Hardcore Ender expansion, which changes the Ender, adds different Ender dragons, that kind of stuff. Open computers and thermodynamics. Awesome. Let's go ahead and go back into survival. Now, if we go downstairs out here, and we come out here, you'll see. That was a horrible idea. That was a horrible idea. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna heal myself. Actually, let's go in creative, and let's go back out here. I want to show you guys. There's actually, as you see, there's Lycanite creatures. Actually, before when I played this, there was a glowing red monster and a glowing blue monster, and it looked really cool in this darkness because this is the deep dark. Also, in the deep dark, the darkness hurts you. So if I was brave enough to go out into the deep dark here, I would start taking damage from the darkness, which is pretty crazy. Also, another thing you want to do, I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning, is I would go ahead and set game rule mob griefing false. If you don't, the creepers and stuff here are going to destroy the base. And once they destroy the base, it's like game over because, well, it's not game over, but your base is going to get griefed more and more, and eventually it's going to get really annoying. So I would go ahead and just turn mob griefing off. That's my advice. That's probably the best way to do this. Also, these are warding blocks, so all the creatures, these are from Thaumcraft, all the creatures can't actually pass this little line right here. Okay, so this mod pack is going to require a lot of grinding. That means you're going to be waiting and letting the mobs build up and killing them and that kind of stuff. And it's going to take a while to get everything you need. This mod pack is pretty hard, and Rotarycraft is pretty technical mod as well. So all the mods that are kind of in this pack are pretty technical. Plus it has, you know, like I said, like you guys noticed, it's like freaking crazy out here. It's like ridiculous. So we need to get a bone. We need a bone, and then we also need to get some stone. So I went ahead and used our wood and made a wooden pickaxe. Also, this little axe right here has a chance of giving us little familiars. If we look right here, boom. Let's see. Can I jump out here and get some stuff real quick? Nope, nothing. Jump back in. Now, where's the freaking skeletons at? They're nowhere to be seen. Oh, give me that zombie creeper head. Zombie creeper head, that's a word. Now, everything after this point, let's see. Oh, is that? No. It's a flaming skeleton. Get away from me, bro. I don't even like you. Yeah, get wrecked, son. Get wrecked, son. Mini-gassed. Okay, I'm getting back in here. Okay, so I'm doing the spotlight, and I've already died like 85 times. This mod pack is freaking crazy. Okay, so one pro tip I would like to give you guys about this mod pack is you probably want to have a shovel at all times, because the only way you're getting your stuff back is if you shovel this little corpse thing that drops. Now I'm going to show you guys this little corpse thing. You have to shovel it, and if you don't have a shovel, then you're kind of out of luck, because that's what you have to do to get everything. So I got a bone. Let's just go ahead and continue through the quest line right here and take a look at all the other stuff. So let's see. Oh, that's the Thaumcraft. That's what I don't need. Let's see. So where is that's the rotten food. Now rotten food does go bad after so long, so you have to get a freezer. Now you have to go ahead and waste some food in the meantime before you get a freezer. So yeah, that's a thing. Okay, here it is. Yeah. So we get 12 poppies and 12 dandelions. Nice. Why? Oh, I gotta pick one reward, eh? I will take. What do I have? Do I have anything? I'll take the poppies, I guess. Question mark. Yeah, I guess I'll just take them. Okay, guys. So one final thing I want to show you is now the first thing you probably want to do is get dirt. And the only way to get dirt that I've seen, unless it spawns out in the world, which I don't think it does, is if we look at recipes here, is you can actually take rotten food and turn it into dirt. Now, the only way I've seen to get rotten food is by killing mobs. Now, I've got some apples for mobs. I've got all this stuff for mobs. And also, so apples count, and then zombie brains count. So I guess what you're gonna have to do is you have to get up to 9 apples and zombie brains, and wait until you can it turns into rotten food. Now it takes 7 days for it to turn to rotten food. So once it does, you can turn it into dirt, and then you get your first piece of dirt, and you can start planting these seeds and actually getting some food. But that's going to take a lot of grinding and a lot of time waiting to get to that point. So yeah, this is definitely, early game is going to kick your butt, and it's going to suck. But I think it'll definitely be worth it. Like kind of like a crash landing thing is, once you kind of get over that crevice or that peak, you know, like it's like, it just, your mind explodes. You're like, I've made it. I've done it. I've finally, you know, beaten the pack, or I finally, you know, reached the point where I can actually succeed and do well. And I think that's really where this pack shines. It's really hard. It's really brutal. And it has a lot of unique features that I think is really freaking amazing. It looks really sweet. I'm really excited about Rotarycraft and Reactorcraft and stuff as like the only tech mods, well, besides thermal expansion, but you know. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and call it here. If you guys enjoyed the short little mod pack review, make sure to go and click the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Also, I'm really tired, so I noticed a lot of the words that I've been speaking throughout the video, I've been like... It's been really weird. So hopefully my tiredness and my derpiness didn't, you know, upset any of you. But anyways, okay, so what I want to do real quick is we're just going to take a quick look at the quest before we end the video. So yeah, we have, there's so many quests, and there's horticulture, there's magical journey, which is going to be, this is blood magic. Centrifugal, which is going to be starting for blasting iron. Now, to get a blast furnace, it's actually pretty easy. Let's go ahead and look at this guy. Blast furnace is, let's see, oh, balls. Blast furnace is stone bricks and redstone. Now, you get redstone from mob drops, and then stone bricks is just smelting stone, and you get that furnace. So all we'd really have to do is come out here, mine some stone, put it in there, and then we can get a blasting furnace, and we can start making some HSLE steel, and that's how you get started on that. And then let's go ahead and go back here. We have expanding thermally, which is thermal expansion, the dark arts, which I've never... Oh, this is Thaumcraft. Okay, yeah, and it looks like that's also a little bit of blood magic as well. Yeah. Environmentally unfriendly, so I don't even know what this is. I think that's part of Rotarycraft as well. That looks crazy. And then we also have freedom. Let's see, what's freedom? Okay, just a bunch of other cool stuff. And then vengeance. So yeah, there's a lot of quests in here, and it looks really sweet. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go and click the like button. I'd really appreciate it. I love y'all's faces, and I'll see you guys in the next one.